PHARAOHS, featuring Professor Ken and Reek in the Lion's Den.
Reek.
Yup.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready to do the interview?
Yeah, ready.
What's up, y'all motherfuckers class? Y'all ain't gonna believe who I got on the phone, man. A real motherfucking player from the NO, man. Yeah, man.
What?
I'm talking about, man, the real cash money hot boy. You dig? Hot boy Turk. What's up, Turk?
What poppin',
Hey, man, big shit poppin', little things dropping, man. You know, this is where we get a little grimy and shit, you know what I'm saying? This, in the kid, this is in the den, the Lion's Den with Pimpin. I'm gonna say the den with Little Kid, you know. I got so many shows popping, man. I forgot which one I'm on.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but you know, hey, man, today, man, we want to talk about the book, man. Your book, man. I read that motherfucker, man. It's real powerful, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I want you to kind of like give the people a synopsis of what's going on, man.
Man, you already know, man. It's one of the realest motherfucking hot boys, man. I had to give him that real, and basically, it's just, I'm off in the world, man. You know, my life as a living testament. I'm letting them know about the young and thugging pain, all my struggles, you know, the mental maturity, you know, my spiritual growth and my redemption all in one. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in the Magnolia, uptown New Orleans, you already know, man. It was hard coming up, but I had dreams, and I thought different from the crowd. You feel me? Basically, just, you know, started rapping, got with Baby and Slim. You know what I'm saying? We went around the world, man, toured, platinum records. But with all that, you know what I'm saying, there was a whole lot of mixture of evil going on. I was blindsided, you know what I'm saying, by the fortune and fame and this and that, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, wind up being on heroin and cocaine, and, you know, wind up catching a attempted murder on the police, wind up going to prison, and, man, I'm back out here, you know what I'm saying? So you get all of my book, man. I just break it down from Genesis to Revelation, man, from the beginning to the end, man.
Okay, on the police thing, I heard that the police came in there and they started busting, and you just started busting back. So they tried to kill you, right?
Thought I was being robbed, man. They come in there, you know, informant, of course, you know, that's anytime the police come to your house, you always have somebody that's something there. And in this particular situation, there was a nigga I was messing with, you know what I'm saying? The nigga sent the police at the house. I didn't know they was the police, but he told them I had an AK-47, 2 kilos of heroin, nigga carry about to go catch his flight. So, you know, the nigga had been called my phone, and I answered the phone, and then I hung up on him. And so I'm thinking the second time he called, I didn't answer. I'm thinking it's him coming in the house. The police didn't knock and announce themselves. They came in, you know what I'm saying? And I did what any other nigga would have did. Start busting back. Shit, I saw ski mask, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, man. That's what any brother from the hood gonna do, man. I know, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know, in the mall the other day, man, some dudes came in there, you know, and they ran in there with some straps to rob the jewelry store. So, you know, all the niggas that was strapped, you know, we didn't run, you know what I'm saying? We was waiting for the niggas to come around the corner, you know. We was gonna blast their asses, you know what I'm saying? You know, not that, you know, we promote violence, but, you know what I'm saying? When you in the hood, man, and you play by the hood rules, and you know, you're a real street dude, man, you know, it's just certain things you gonna do to keep the heat up off you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always tell people, man, you know, when I carry guns, I use the guns to enforce my laws and to protect my property, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we ain't out there just guns slanging and banging and shit, trying to take a nigga's shit or whatever.
We ain't no cowboy Indian shit. We ain't head first like that, but to protect the investment and protect the family, man, by all means necessary, I will.
Hey, speaking of family, your wife was there when the shootout went down, right?
Yeah, my wife was there, man, from the beginning to the end, man. You know, she went through the whole ordeal from the shootout to the whole penitentiary. I did 8 months.
She stayed down with you for 8 years, huh?
Hey,
man, you know what, man? Some people don't stay down for 8 hours, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, man, shout out to the wifey, man. Shout out to Miss
Mighty woman, man. She did that, bro.
Miss TURK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she looked out for you. Matter of fact, I met your wife and you came to my party. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something about TURK, man. I called TURK up. I said, say, TURK, I'm throwing a birthday party. The man didn't ask me for a dime. The man didn't say, look here, man, I got to get paid. The man said, look here, kid, man, just take care of my accommodations, man, and I'll be there. And the man came there with his crew, you know what I'm saying, me and his wife, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, I just want to say, if I ain't said it then, I'm going to say it now. Thank you, man, for being the real dude that you are, man, and that's why anytime you call me, man, anything you want, man, you know what I'm saying, hey man, I got to do it, man, because you know you
It's
keep
all
100. You know,
That's
I
man.
mean,
we keep it 10 times 100. We keep it 10 times 100. We cut different.
Hey, Turk, for them niggas that don't know, man, tell them niggas, man, how many hours Baby used to sit in the hallway with me, man, getting that good game.
Oh, yeah, you were getting that game, you know, when we was young niggas, man. You know, I remember, man, we was in Nashville, man, and I believe it was like Minnesota. What was
Milwaukee.
That's where we at. And I remember, man, sitting in the hallway, and Baby just used to be listening, like, you was spitting that shit, man, and he was like sucking that shit in, and shit, when he sucked that shit in, Baby went did the big time album, you know what I'm saying? He was on some pimp shit.
A lot of people think, you know what I'm saying, when they think of Pimpinken, they think, you know, that I was a groupie, man, but they didn't know a lot of these rap cats, Pimp C and Baby and Zero, all these cats,
now,
man.
Pimp a hustler, man. Pimp a hustler. Niggas who get money want niggas who get money, man. Niggas want that wisdom. Niggas want to see how he getting it, man. I'm trying to figure out how he doing this and doing that.
Look, Pimp, all of them, man. All them dudes just sit down with me, man, and got some of this good game, man. So when I be telling y'all to go get my books, y'all think I be just trying to hustle y'all, man. I be trying to wake y'all up, man. I be trying to throw alarm clock in the graveyard because a lot of y'all sleep. I remember before when y'all was asleep, I used to tiptoe past the medicine cabinet because I didn't want to wake up the sleeping pills. But you know, now I'm trying to raise you dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And show y'all, man. You know, still having a bunch of babies and raise the kids how to raise your bank account. You know what I'm saying? How to raise your bank account, right? You know what I'm saying? So you know, hey man, you know, me and Turk. You know, now it's me and Turk, man. It was me and Baby back then. Now me and Turk, we on the phone every day swapping good game. Turk, I want to ask you another question, man. Okay, when you was on that one show with that lady on Oprah Channel, what was that?
Oh, that was on Iyanla Fix My Life, me and my wife, yeah.
Okay, you got very emotional, man. I mean, you know, you don't usually see no thugs get emotional on TV, man. What was going through your mind when, you know, the tears was coming down your eyes, man? Did you think,
man, you know,
any way that, you know, anybody
I believe every man got that side where, you know, we just don't let it out, man. And this particular situation, I felt remorseful, man. My daddy got killed, and I felt kind of responsible that I didn't allow him to come to my house when I came home from prison. You know what I'm saying? And I never got a chance to really just tell him, you know how I really felt about him not being in my life, in and out my life, you know, being how he was. You feel me? And you know, I just felt remorseful, man, and everything hit me at once. She took me back when I was 9 years old, and just like any other person, man, I'm a grown man, but, you know, I miss my daddy. You feel me? Like, I ain't never had my dad in my life. I grew up in the streets, so, you know, I just always wanted to be able to go fishing, go camping, do all the things that I do with my kids right now. You know what I'm saying? I used to want to do those things, and when you missing that, you just avoid in your life. And that's why we go to drugs. That's why we go to violence. That's why we get angry. That's why we do all this extra stuff. And it just, man, was all at one time. She brought it out, man, and I needed that release, you know. And I actually told her, I said, man, don't put that on TV, man, because it was worse than that. She said, I'm going to let you hold your dignity. But I felt like every black man, needed to see that because we all cry. We just don't like to admit that we have a sensitive side.
I give it up to you, man, because I think you're a bigger man than most of us, man, because at least you let your emotionalism, you know what I mean, go out on TV and on your sleeve, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, you know, they don't have the, I would say, the audacity or the boldness to do something like that. You know, another question, man, I mean, you know, a lot of people, you know, they know you from Hot Boy Turk. And, you know, when you went to penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, you know, the hot boy thing kind of died down or whatever, man. I mean, like, you know, I always say, I'm pretty sure like that. Who was the one who started the Hot Boys? And, you know, how did that all get started? And how y'all become the group? Because I know when I was around, it was Doobie and, you know, we was listening to that
400 Degrees,
400 Degrees, you know what I'm saying? And that one song that Doobie had, it was a real catchy song, him and yeah. So, you know, how did the Hot Boys get started? Was that just another division that y'all said we're going to just expand the Cash Money brand?
Hot Boys always been around, you know, from in the streets in the Magnolia. It was Hot Boy, Gangster, El Mosquito, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a dude in New Orleans from Magnolia. The streets real heavy, and they was called the Hot Boys. They represented themselves with the jalapeno pepper. And they always moved with Baby. So, you know, at the time, you know, Baby had a group called UNLV, and the group was you know, basically like falling down. You know, it was breaking up. So, you know, Baby always reinvent himself, man. He had these young cats, all us solo artists at church, and we just found another way to make some money in the group, put us together, man. And man, it was the best thing that ever happened, man. Hot for us to this day, man. People still try to mimic what we did, you know.
They can't do it.
Come with us, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I was in the right place at the right time, man. They put me in the group, man, and I did what I did. You feel me?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm your partner, man. I believe I can ask you this question with respect. Okay, you made a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So you said you was fucking with that heroin. Did you fuck off a lot of that money on the heroin, or did you fuck it off with the cocaine, or did you just fuck it off on
both of them, man? You know, I used to do $500 drugs. I used to speedball, call it 1 and 1.
Well, how much money do you think you made?
$500 a day, every day from 14.
How much money do you think you made from being the cash money? And then how much money do you think of that?
I done made a couple millions, man. But
how much do you think of that you used on drugs?
You know what I'm saying? I done made a couple meals and got played out a couple meals. You feel me?
So how much you think of that was contributed to your drug use? How much of that?
All of it was contributed. Anything I lost was contributed to the drug use, because if I was better, I would have did better. You know what I'm saying? When you under the influence, you don't know better.
Right. Now what I want you to do, if you can talk to a young guy that's a young boy Turk that's using heroin or cocaine right now, from 14 on to the time that she went to prison, what would you say to the young boy out there, you know, because a lot of people don't know that, you know, we ain't just out here promoting, you know, books and promote gangsters. We have children and we have family and we have little nephews and cousins. So what you got to say to that young girl or boy out there that's on heroin right now? You know, man,
I would tell them, man, you know, that you can't quit, you know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody that do drugs want to stay under the influence of it. You know, it just you be in bondage, man. You know, you just got to take it one day at a time and really, like, put God first and family second, man. Put your priorities in order and know that you can. Just like you did it, you can stop it. You feel me? You got to have that willpower to do it. You know, like, we have the power to change our life. Can't nobody change our life for us. You got to stay determined. What is determination? The way will be found. You feel me?
Now, sir, let me ask you a question. I was going to say, since, you know, you said your father wasn't in your life, you know, with you having kids, does that make you, you know, go that much harder for your kids, meaning like...
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely,
if
man.
You see, you know, certain things
better than my
you gotta pull their coat to that. Like, no.
Yeah, I want to be better than my dad was, so I go extra hard and make sure that I'm giving my kids the right instructions, man. You know, I got to do my part. You know, everything my daddy didn't do, I make sure that I do for my kids. It's more than just provide. You got to be there to give them guidance. You feel me?
Right.
So what is your record label now, sir?
My record label is YNT, Young and Thuggin', which consists of me as an artist and my wife. She's an artist, my first female artist on my label.
Oh, okay. So how do, if a young guy want to get into music game, how do we go about starting a record label and getting a studio? What can you offer to young people that's trying to be in the business right now, the music business?
Like, my thing with the music business, man, you got to create buzz. That's just the business right now. If you buzzing, man, somebody going to holler at you. If you ain't buzzing, you know, we trying to all make money. You know, we can't make no money off you. We don't want to keep out of it. There ain't no more artist development no more. People don't have time for that. We want it fast. Everybody wants cash. That's just what it is. And you just got to accept that it's a business. You feel me? Like, it always been a business, but it really is a business. And some people get their feelings hurt because they feel like, I'm talented, I'm harder than this person, I'm harder than that person, you should give me the time of the day. It don't rock like that. Create a buzz and somebody gonna snatch you and invest behind you, because niggas want returns on their investment.
So now with us moving in a generation where really, I mean, people buy CDs, but now it's more so streaming. How do you see it coming from, you know, the CD era, living in the streaming era that we live in today? I mean,
you know what, the streaming era is a blessing. You know, because, man, you can reach parts of the world that you couldn't reach if you were selling a CD. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but a click of a button and it's right in your hand. So you control the world, man. You feel me? If you got it down package, you know what you're doing, and you got to hit them buttons at the right time, man, you can take over, man. You're going to get some checks, man, every month. You feel me? You can't never, it ain't no excuse. It ain't no excuse to be broke in 2018.
Okay, that being said, you know, I mean, you went from the music business, now you're an author, so you got your own publishing company. So, what was that like? What do you expect, you know what I mean, from the people out there as far as purchasing your book, and how can they purchase it? And if I want to buy some wholesale, how can I buy them wholesale?
Man, you know, right now, I go through Wahida Clark Publishing and Ingram. You know, if you want to buy them wholesale, really, like, you can come straight to me, man, and I can plug you in. You know, don't nobody give you their plug. You feel me? I am the plug that can plug. You want wholesale, holler at me if you want to get them ebooks. You got click the link in my bio on Instagram.
Well, how can they holler at you? Let people know wholesale.
Yeah, my Instagram. Holler at me on my Instagram, HotBoyTurk_32. And if you want to get it from Barnes and Noble, Amazon, anywhere you sell books, you're welcome to go get it there. You know, but I prefer you come holler at me, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, it's beneficial because, you know, everywhere in the hood in the U.S., there's still some record stores. They need to stock they supplies with some of your music up in there, so they need to contact you to you know, put that up on their wall.
Hey, a lot of people don't be wanting to deal with the consumer. I'm hands-on with it. Social media, I love to deal with the customer. I love to deal with my fans. I don't call them fans. I call them friends, always, never shady. I'm saying, because without them, man, it wouldn't be no me, man. You feel me? And they always gonna let you know what you need to do, man. So I stay in contact with the people that support.
Right.
So, hey, Turk, a quick question. What's for Turk for the next 5 years? What do Turk plan to be in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, man, I say 3, man. I'm gonna be a billionaire.
Well, I'm gonna get a loan.
I'm gonna be a billionaire, man. Look, I'm determined, so I'm gonna find a way, man. Don't ask me how I'm gonna do it, man. Just determination, man. You feel me? That's how I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Okay, how's your relationship with Wayne and Baby and the rest of the Hot Boys now?
We cordial, man. You know what I'm saying? If I see them, man, it's all love and respect. You know, we don't hang out and chill like we used to. You know, we all grown. We in our different worlds right now. But
right.
You know, they always gonna.
This is not a trick question, but how did you like Lil Wayne's last album, the new album?
His album. That motherfucker classic.
The classic. I like that motherfucker too. I've been listening to it. Okay,
yeah,
Turk, man, anything else you want to say, man? Because, we talk about anything. This is in the den, man, so we can talk about
man, just make sure y'all be talking about
you ask me a question, too, Tim.
Auto Thugography and Turk, man, you know what I'm saying? And, I'll let me direct, man. You know, it's all love, man. Original Hot Boy Turk is here to stay, man. I'm not a rapper, I'm a hustler.
Let them know about all the different social medias you want.
What's your social media, Turk?
My social media is HotBoyTurk_32. Y'all can reach me there. You get me there, man. You got me everywhere.
Okay. Hey, Turk, one more last question. Are you into politics in any way?
I mean, I politic money, man. You know, I don't get
So you ain't with that Democrat Republican shit?
Nah, man. You know, when I was locked up, man, I was looking for them to change the act so I could get out at 65%. I still had to do 85, so fuck politics, man.
So I'm saying, like, it's your politics. If they Republican, Democrat, if they don't even vote, hey, if they want to buy your music, hey, go ahead, you can do that.
Yeah, man. You know, I politic with the men, man. I ain't politicking with nothing else. Everything else.
Hey, y'all go get that new book for my boy Hot Boy Turk, for real.
Yeah, the Auto Thugography of Turk everywhere.
Auto Thugography, baby. Hey, look here, man, Turk, man. Thank you for coming, man, into the den with the Lions Den with Pimpin and Rick, man. You know, we are always going to invite you, man. Anytime you want to promote something, man. Anytime you want to top up some good game. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you want to air out some frustration, man. You know, hey, man, just come fuck with us, baby. You know, we got you back.
I appreciate y'all, man. HotBoyTurk_32 on Instagram. Follow me now. Go.
All right, man. Y'all go get that, man. All right, Turk, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Hey, y'all know we are at in the Lions Den with Pimpin and Rick. You dig what I'm saying?
Too cool to count. 24/7.